Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Okay, here we go. Complete transformation process for Shattered Glass Starscream. We're going to start with the forearms, and what we're going to do, you can see either side here that this will actually separate. And when you do this, what you can do then, you can do both at the same time if you want. You can fold the wrist in, and then what you can do as well is you can cascade this into itself like that. So it folded into itself and leaving only that bit of space to close up. If you didn't see what it was, look how small that forearm part looks now to this part, which is still fully extended. So same again with this side, fold it out. In fact, what I'll do is I'll show you the cascading bit first. See how it's folded in on itself, then the wrist, and then fold it over like that. Leave it there now, ready for you. What we're going to do now is at the back, we're going to separate pretty much half of the jet, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So if we disconnect this, see these large tabs there, just on the above of his shoulder, on the back of his shoulders. See the one coming out there? It's huge. There it is. Once you've pulled that out, there you go. Same on the other side, and you've pretty much got the whole of this back of the jet loose now. What we'll do, we will come to that in a second, because what I want you to do now is close the toes and dispose the ankle support up like that. And now if we separate this, because we've pulled them apart, we're not going to come all the way around to the front. All I've done is just folded them around there, and what this has done now, this is going to enable you to lift this up just a little bit. Now look at how much space you've got behind there. This is going to enable you to turn around at the waist 90 degrees like so. And what we can then do, and this is the bit where I always get stuck because I can't grab it, you can see there's a little black tab on there. That's it. And what I need to do is I need to pick this up. There we go. And then there's a little hole there in the back of his head. So if I fold this up, try get the back of the jet out of the way, and then you'll probably hear this clicking. There you go. That's clicked into the back of the head, and you can now tuck that out of the way and lift the chest piece off. What we'll do now then is we'll fold this bit of the front jet down. We won't connect it all fully up yet totally, because what we're going to do is concentrate underneath first and foremost. So we're just going to fold everything back under itself. See, you've got two big cutouts here, which you probably didn't even realize were cutouts until you've got two large tabs either side of the back of the calves. These will actually compress in as well, so you can fold this back and you're going to aim that into there, and you can see that's slotted in very simply. Do exactly the same on the other side. You just need to change the angle now so you can see where you're aiming it, and that fits in like so. That's the first part done, and now it's just a case of clipping everything together. So you've got two holes there, two tabs there. Fold the forearm down, clip it in, exactly the same on the other side, and clip that in. So that's, again, everything just folds and fits into all the places it's supposed to. You can see we've got these tabs at the back, which are going to fit snugly underneath. But what you're looking to do is these two tabs on the back of the wing are going to fit in the top of the forearm there, either side. So let's just clip the front of this together first, like so. Bring that there. In fact, push it forward. There you go. You saw that fold over. And now what we're looking at doing, this is what I just mentioned. There's the two tabs, there's the forearm. You can press, and you see how that clipped in. And now all you got to do is just make sure the front nose bit is tucked underneath as well. Same on the other side. There's the three holes, there's the two tabs. They will click into position just like so, and then just click that underneath the front nice and carefully like so. One final thing to do, round at the back, two large tabs either side of there, two cutouts in the back of this. So you're going to push this up, push it up and over, and it'll click into position. So you've got the backs of the ankle rock toes there will sit underneath it. Everything just clicks into place like so. Okay, so we're going to come back the opposite way, and it is just a case of folding it all back out. But for me, in this particular jet, I'm having a real game trying to pull this apart. So hopefully it won't take too long when you see me do it in a second. Right, let's set some parts free. So let's separate this first and foremost from the back, unhook it over there so it's completely free. Then what we're going to do, we're going to unhook the wing, which you can see, if you remember, was attached into the forearm like so. Same again on that side. Now we're going to completely detach the forearm from the backs of the legs there as well. And then this is the bit that I was on about. This is so stiff. Oh, brilliant. As soon as I jinx myself. So it's folded up and it's ready to go. What we can do now, we can start to bring the legs down and we can separate the whole of the back of the jet. I mean, look at that. This is nearly as bad as RC for being like a shell former. It's all at the back. Right, let's fold these legs down. While this is up and out the way, rotate that 90 degrees. Brilliant. We're pretty much done now. So fold out the toes, fold out the back ankle support again, exactly like that. Bring the chest piece over, and as you do it, what we need to do is see his head is there tucked in behind. So if we push this down, this black tab here, if I push it in there we go, pushed underneath, that's raised the head up, and you can of course separate it from this black piece there, which was holding it in position. Right, let's bring the chest piece over now, click this down. So remember what we did with the forearms, we separated these, and then you can cascade it back out like so. So extend it and then fold out the wrist, and again you can see that's extended compared to the smaller one on this side. So same principle, open it up, slide it out, fold the wrist out and back over. Again, nearly done now, just got to sort everything out at the back. So fold this all the way up. In fact, let's fold that bit down first, that was behind his head. Fold the front of the jet all the way up, because now what you've got to do is line these two large tabs there into these two holes. So you can line these up by pushing the back of the jet down. Oh, I need to see what I'm doing, that's better. And slot it down, that's better, into position, and clicked in. Hopefully you saw that. Let's try and do it on the other side so you can see. There's the tab, it's going to go down into position. There you go, there's the tab, click, perfect. You got to see that, brilliant. Now let's straighten the arms up, straighten the waist and the legs up, and again you can fold these wings down. It's up to you, because you could see how loose it is, and the fact if you wanted to you could fold them right behind. Doesn't look anywhere near as good, but you could if you wanted to, or you could raise them up or down however you want to. But there you go, guys.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.